In that moment, I realized, that I will be, in love with the games for the rest of my life.
I have the honor that I'm sitting beside this computer, which is, as you probably know, the best in the world. Here by me
Officially.
is officially the best in the world by the jury and by the public. So here with me is Dusan Strbljak, PCX, who made this with his team. And before we start talking about games, because I'm into games, I would like to ask him a few sentences about this competition and what was his idea, and does he have any other ideas about some future competitions?
Yeah, I mean, it's like we are working really hard. It's not only me, it's not only PCX, it's also Nemanja and Nenad. We formed XR team and we won that Cooler Master World Series. It's like they made that competition every single year. It's I think it's 10 years straight. So this, as you said, that was the first time that we not we as a team, but some team from the world won, the jury and the public award. So yeah, double titles.
I must say that I was really surprised to hear that, and really happy to hear that. I was at the Gamescom, and instead of watching the best new games, I was like, oh my god, he won.
Yeah.
So that was my the best impression of the whole Gamescom, but there were really a lot of nice titles. So when we are talking about gaming, which was the first game that you played on this computer?
On this computer, Doom. The
Why?
new Doom. Because this PC is basically 100% optimized for Doom. It's two Vegas 46. If we're talking about Vulkan API, it's really interesting because that was the actually first time that I saw 200 FPS on max settings. So it was like dream for me.
It was like, oh, Doom.
Yeah, hey, it's happening.
And what will be the next game that you're planning to play on this computer?
Literally every game, because this is my new PC. I will start using after we finish whole presentations about PC. We will publish this on Balkan Q Fest for the audience, and also on Gamescom, Serbian Gamescom. So after that, that's my new baby, and I will start to play basically every single new game. We will start to doing reviews on X Gaming channel.
But is there any title that is really specific that you really want to play? I know that you were trying to play Assassin's Creed, the new one, but there are also Fallout coming, and there's a new NBA and a lot of new games. Is there anything specific?
Yeah,
that you
I would like
see?
to play Cyberpunk, but we will
Not Red Dead.
Yeah. I mean, we not maybe Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, I think that will be the first game that I will fully join on this PC.
But what was your first game that you ever played?
It was like literally when I was like 3 or 4 years old. In my father's company, they have the first XT PC, and I'm not sure which one was the first, but I remember 3 games. It was Sokoban. It's like little dude moving boxes. It's logical game. You really need to think hard, and if you screw up, your move.
I tried it.
That's it. Prince of Persia, the first Prince of Persia original one. Kids nowadays they they don't know that was 2D platform, and the third one was Korea Tetris. Basically, it's same rules like regular Tetris, but you have like one little cube, and inside that cube is I call that guy gymnastic, because he's doing some moves, and you need to finish the level by breaking that line. So it was really hard, and I think that in that moment I realized, that I will be, in love with the games for the rest of my life.
What about your kids? Are they playing any games?
Yeah, they're playing, I mean, I think that whole new generation, and if you're talking about gaming culture, is different nowadays. They grew up with the games. When I was a kid, it was like maybe 6-7 games, but now we are basically everywhere you look, it's some game. He playing Sonic Boom. I think that's the the title of the game. It's Sonic Run type of the game, and actually he's playing much better than me. You know, his reflexes, you know, he's 6 years old, are really really fast. It's amazing, really.
So you're not against kids playing games?
No, I'm definitely not against kids playing games. You know, and for older generation, that's something, you know, they see the kids in front of the PC or in front of the game, you know, and they're watching it that, you know, display. But what my suggestion as a parent is, you know, you need to know what your kid is playing, you know, and you need to be your parent to your kid. It's that simple.
You just need to be a parent and to
Yeah.
take care about your kid.
Exactly. I mean, if you let your kid play like I don't know, 10 hours straight, you know, that's not good enough. I mean, it's not good enough, you know, to exercise 10 hours straight, you know. It's not good enough to drink water, you know, 10 hours straight. Everything that you exaggerate, you know, it's not good for you. It basically like that, you know. But I think that they need to, you know, just, you know, watch kids, you know, and that is that simple.
Do you think that maybe the problem is in that parents are not into games like the kids? They don't know, and they are ashamed to ask kids to explain them more. So, do you maybe think that for parent it's better to ask the kids to explain what they're doing and to explain the game, and maybe to teach them to play the game in order to know better what the kids
I
is
think
up to?
that's like perfect way. First of all, they will have, you know, time each other. Second, they will learn something new. They will spend the time with the kid. You know. I think that you're right. You know, a lot of, you know, especially if you're talking about parents. You know, me as a parent, I'm like open mind. Like I said, Vukashin, my son, he's playing that Sonic game better than me. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. You know, it's not like, yeah, he's a 6-year-old kid. And we play like PvP, you know, against each other, Clash Royale one time, you know, and he was actually better in that one match than me, you know. So, you know, they're much faster there.
And you were proud.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Do you consider gaming industry the industry of the future?
the gaming industry is not only the industry of the future; it's the industry of, you know, of the present. If we're talking about like some big tournaments, major stuff like that, the price of, you know, of the tournaments are much bigger than, I don't know, like tennis or football. And if you see Madison Square Garden like full out with people, like, I don't know, 40K people, it's a really big industry. A lot of people don't know that, you know, but gaming industry right now, it's producing more money than the car industry, and everybody knows the car industry is really big.
So we can both suggest parents that it's up to them to let their children play, to maybe become next future hero of the esport, but to guide them well and not to be afraid of the gaming.
Yeah, it's that this simple. Like, gaming is part of our culture. The fastest you realize that, you know, everything else is much simpler from that step.
Thank you very much for this interview, and thank you for your time. I know that you're very busy. I see that you have a lot of stuff here to unbox and to do your reviews. So I hope that we will have some other interview very soon, or maybe do some things. Test some games, maybe play with each other. But for now, thank you very much.
Thank you.